Off that beat. Gotta hold it down, my nigga, don't bite the hand that feeds you. Sometimes it be your own kind, can't trust your people. Martin Luther King, that young man had a dream. I'm living proof, them niggas on my team. 10-piece lemon pepper, bonus be my wings. Nah, for real. Them diamonds round my neck, they came from Tiffany T. And I ain't pressing on the first night, I'ma keep that shit P. And she gon' bust it anyway, cause I got that paper on me. But I ain't cursing in my raps no more, I'ma keep that shit clean. Made it to the top, we heard your man's on E. Mixing off-white with Celine, they think I'm pushing them P's. She rock Chanel from head to toe, she say she keeping the C. Steady talking about that smoke, don't want no problem with me. Yeah. I just hope she make her mind up. She gon' bust it down for me, don't need reminders. They don't care about your rollie when your time's up. You gon' step and you gon' fold, make your mind up. Yeah, I gotta find myself so I can leave my people. I'm praying for my auntie cause she off that needle. Gotta hold it down, my nigga, don't bite the hand that feeds you. Sometimes it be your own kind, can't trust your people. Long live Malcolm X, I wish he had that vest. I smoke Tonybackwoods, I swear these my stress. But I don't like to fly, won't catch me on no jet. Nah, I'm playing. Ain't no to come correct, cause ain't no tripping on me. Ain't no I keep my 40 loaded, it be tucked in my jeans. And if you thinking I ain't got it, you can come try and see. Cause all these first class flights got too commercial for me. Ain't no I'm poppin', she gon' pop it for me. And if a nigga so damn toxic, why you talking to me? You need to take that bullshit back, I hope you got the receipt. Shit, they gon' spend up all your cash and have the nerve to call you cheap. Yeah. I just hope she make her mind up. She gon' bust it down for me, don't need remind us. They don't care about your rollie when your time's up. You gon' stand and you gon' fold, make your mind up. I gotta find myself so I can leave my people. I'm praying for my auntie cause she off that needle. Gotta hold it down, my nigga, don't bite the hand that feeds you. Sometimes it be your own kind, can't trust your people. Myself so I'm praying for my auntie cause she off that, don't bite the hand that feeds you. Sometimes it be your own kind, can't trust your people. Sometimes it be your own kind,
I think they jealous. Can't see the time on my bezel, but they see me march all through March of these Mason Margellans. The stones are like, yo, get it jello. Since just dropped that band on the building, you. Man, cause I'm fly as a pelican, you. Man, cause I'm riding in fantasy coops. Most of your logos, Berettas, and codeine, promethazine, medicine. I think they jealous. Can't see the time on my bezel, but they see me march all through March of these Mason Margellans. The stones are like, yo, get it jello. Since just dropped that band on the building, you. Man, cause I'm fly as a pelican, you. Man, cause I'm riding in fantasy coops. Most of your logos, Berettas, and codeine, promethazine, medicine.
Jealous, but rocking design is a fetish, so please do not speak about fetishes. I roll with fellas who get it and squeeze on Berettas. Subscribe for that cheese and that lettuce, like you better let us in. I just dropped a few bands of Margellans for niggas who jealous. It came with an F and N. So front if you wanna get by, 2 niggas get shot, them dollars a drop. All through the mall in the fall. Probably call up your brought up and all. She get caught up and swallow us all. Make the bitch got with the balls and post up and volleys the ball. No need for niggas to reach me unless you got commas involved. The product involved, I get llamas involved. Roll with piranhas and all, then body get dogs and off to the cash. Had to come off when I blast. They watching my watch when I pass. I'm sipping Ciroc on my glass, dropping the top on the Jag, and I got the Glock in the stash. We blow exotic, I'm eating and I got my foot on the gas. But what you heard, bitch, I'm doing the dash. Step in my shoes, try to get through my past, and you wouldn't last. And I got my foot on the gas.
I think they jealous. Can't see the time on my bezel, but they see me march all through March of these Mason Margellans. The stones are like, yo, get it jello. Since just dropped that band on the building, you. Man, cause I'm fly as a pelican, you. Man, cause I'm riding in fantasy coops. Most of your logos, Berettas, and codeine, promethazine, medicine. I think they jealous. Can't see the time on my bezel, but they see me march all through March of these Mason Margellans. The stones are like, yo, get it jello. Since just dropped that band on the building, you. Man, cause I'm fly as a pelican, you. Man, cause I'm riding in fantasy coops. Most of your logos, Berettas, and codeine, promethazine. Look, I'm about to punch and I heard it's a luncheon. My young niggas hungry and we know for turning nothing into something. I grabbed a few bundles, I leaked a few junkies, then we got them flying in from out the country. Straight out the jungle, too rich to be humble. I'm standing in hundreds, they up to my stomach. This work that I'm seeing, I see in abundance. I run till I vomit, but you gotta want it. Hustle relentless, I whip it consistent. I stood in the kitchen, my hand on the strap. Heard he got chickens, if he drop a ticket, then we gon' get him wherever it's at. Buy it alright if he double the pack, and it's smelling too loud, we just double the vat. Ride with Medusa, professional shooters, my hitters don't miss, we ain't doubling back. Then I got my hand on the strap. I think they jealous. Can't see the time on my bezel, but they see me march. All through marching these Mason Margellans. The stones are like, yo, get it jello. Then just drop that band on the belt again. You mad cause I'm fly as a pelican. You mad cause I'm riding in fantasy coops. Most of your locals were reticent. Codeine, promethazine, medicine. I think they jealous. Can't see the time on my bezel, but they see me march. All through marching these Mason Margellans. The stones are like, yo, get it jello. Then just drop that band on the belt again. You mad cause I'm fly as a pelican. You mad cause I'm riding in fantasy coops. Most of your locals were reticent. Codeine, promethazine, medicine.
I gotta find myself so I can lead my people. I'm praying for my auntie cause she off that needle. Gotta hold it down, my nigga, don't bite the hand that feeds you. Sometimes it be your own kind, can't trust your people. Martin Luther King, that young man had a dream. I'm living proof, them niggas on my team. 10-piece lemon pepper, bonus be my wings. Nah, for real. Them diamonds round my neck, they came from Tiffany T. And I ain't pressing on the first night, I'ma keep that shit P. And she gon' bust it anyway, cause I got that paper on me. But I ain't cursing in my raps, I'ma keep that shit clean. Made it to the top, we heard your man's on E. Mixing off-white with Celine, they think I'm pushing them peas. She rock Chanel from head to toe, she say she keeping the C. Steady talking about that smoke, don't want no problem with me. Yeah. I just hope she make her mind up. She gon' bust it down for me, don't need reminders. It don't care about your rollie when your time's up. You gon' step and you gon' fall, make your mind up. Yeah, I gotta find myself so I can lead my people. I'm praying for my auntie cause she off that needle. Gotta hold it down, my nigga, don't bite the hand that feeds you. Sometimes it be your own kind, can't trust your people. Long live Malcolm X, I wish he had that vest. I smoke Tonybackwoods, I swear these my stress. But I don't like to fly, won't catch me on no jet. Nah, I'm playing. Ain't no to come correct, cause ain't no tripping on me. Ain't no I keep my 40 loaded, it be tucked in my jeans. And if you thinking I ain't got it, you can come try and see. Cause all these first class flights got too commercial for me. Ain't no I'm popping, she gon' pop it for me. And if a nigga so damn toxic, why you talking to me? You need to take that bullshit back, I hope you got the receipt. See, they gon' spend up all your cash and have the nerve to call you cheap. Yeah. I just hope she make her mind up. She gon' bust it down for me, don't need reminders. Don't care about your rolling when your time's up. You standing, you gon' fall, make your mind up. I gotta find myself so I can lead my people. I'm praying for my auntie cause she all that need. Gotta hold it down, my nigga, don't bite the hand that feeds you.
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. She folded me, I don't know. Yeah. So we gotta go. Yeah. Come on. I said, damn, I miss my homie. Yeah. Why you left me by my lonely? You said you weren't gon' follow me. I said, damn, I miss my homie. He ain't got caught by the police, but I'ma pay his court fees. I said, damn, I miss my homie. She had left me by my lonely. See, I thought you weren't gon' follow me. I said, damn, I miss my homie. He ain't got caught by the police, but I don't think they notice me. Oh no, I got some shit on my plate. Gotta pick up this fork in the road. Don't know which way I'ma go. I hope you show me. That nigga tucked in his head, trying to duck the police. They had pulled him on the highway, he got caught with my 40. They took him to the holding cell, he'd call my little shorty. I told him keep it out shut, see I pay your court fees. Still waiting on the court date, man, I miss my homie. Yeah, I said, damn, I miss my homie. Yeah, why you left me by my lonely? You said you weren't gon' follow me. I said, damn, I miss my homie. He ain't got caught by the police, but I'ma pay his court fees. I said, damn, I miss my homie. She had left me by my lonely. See, I thought you weren't gon' follow me. I said, damn, I miss my homie.
He ain't got caught by the police, but I don't think they notice me.
Yeah. Say, man, it's Street Top Radio LA. Street Top Radio LA, man. You are broadcasting live in Baltimore, Maryland, man, via Los Angeles, California, man. I'm your host, Big Homie Smiles. That's right. You are tuned into the littest podcast in the world. That's right. I said it, in the world, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. Whether it's one or none, whether it's two or few, man. I appreciate you. Y'all already know what it is, man. Free Simba till he free. You feel me? Inshallah, he be home soon. I need y'all to check me out on Instagram. Make sure y'all follow me. Big Homie _ Smiles, backup page 41. Make sure y'all check out my YouTube page, subscribe, like, and share. You can follow me on YouTube at Treetop Radio LA. Go ahead, type that joint in. I need everybody right now. If you looking at me, if you driving right now, go ahead, pull over to the side, man. If you in my audience right now, go ahead, take your hands, raise your hands in the air, raise your thumbs. If you ain't got no thumbs or no hands, go ahead and raise the elbows. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and share, man, to my YouTube channel, man. The more likes and subscribers I get, man, the better chances I have of monetizing. We got an amazing show for you today. You feel me? We always got an amazing show, but we got a wonderful guest that's tapping in with us today. His name is Tonybackwoods. We'll bring him on a little bit later on in the show. We got a wonderful topic for you for today. It's called Health is Wealth. I know it's a little eccentric, a little outside of the norm of our usual topics, but we want to make sure that our community and our culture is practicing good, healthy living. You know what I'm saying? Because the healthier you are on the inside, then the longer you're able to live and the better you're able to be productive in your life and doing whatever you got to do, right? So before I get to the show and before I bring my guest on, man, y'all already know I always have a story for you guys. This story is called Pigs in a Blanket. You feel me? Now, this story takes place in Los Angeles, California, in the suburbs, deep down in California. You feel me? It's a big family. They just bought a farm. They are the only Black farmers in this particular section of California. They have a big household. So it's the mom and dad, John and Sarah, and they have 5 kids. All 5 of the kids are under the age of 16, but they have one particular child who doesn't really pay attention or really follow the rules of the family, which is being helpful in the farm, making sure that all the animals are taken care of. This particular child, he just likes to sit in front of the TV and play video games. So this particular day, the dad, John, asked his son, Jacob, to come help him in the farmhouse with the pigs and put the food into the little slaughter thing that the pigs eat out of. But but Jacob was like, nah, I ain't trying to do that. So we're gonna go into the scene and sing. Hey, Jacob, I need you to come out here and help me with the pigs and the slaughter. Dang, Dad, I'm playing a video game, man. Can you ask Jalil to do it? Jacob, I said for you to come out here and help me with the pigs and the slaughter. All right, here I come, Dad. So they head out to the farmhouse, and Jacob is mad. He dragging his feet. He got his handheld PSP in his hand. And so as he's putting the food into the slaughter, he notices that it's a big bag of chips next to one of the houses where the pigs stay at. Now, Jacob, not knowing that this is not really a bag of chips that he needs to be eating, but he greedy. So he reach into the bag, he grabs the bag of chips, and he start eating it. He start eating all the chips in the bag, right? But Jacob don't know that this bag of chips in particular, it turns little baby pigs to big pigs. Now, I don't think he understood that this what happened when he ate this, it was going to turn him into a pig, right? So he ain't know. So he started eating all the pig chips, eating them. He turned to his dad, Jacob. Hey, Dad, this bag of chips real good. Where you get it from? John looked at Jacob. What the hell, son? What the hell? Why did you grab those bag of chips? Those is not for you, son. Those is for the pigs. Come on in here in the house. I can't take you nowhere. So Jacob go in the house, John mad, kicking him in his butt. Little Jacob go lay down, go to sleep. Now Jacob has a particular cover that he likes. The cover is has a sandwich on it because little Jacob is a little obese. So Jacob is about 14 and he weigh about 400 pounds. So I guess he's a lot of obese. So when Jacob goes to lay down, the next morning he wakes up. He feels kind of strange. He reaches for his nose and he feels his nose is gone. So he starts to scream, but his scream is a squeal like a pig. So John comes in the room and he was like, oh my God, our son Jacob done turned to a pig in a blanket. That's the end of the story. We're going to go to quick commercial.
Hello, my name is Ahmed. Some of you may be wondering why Ahmed eyebrows is connected and so strong, and why is Ahmed nose so long, and why is Ahmed lips so wide. That is because Ahmed is God. And I've come here to tell you, make a rare appearance, because I got so much money, to make sure y'all tap in to TTRLA, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. East.
Hey, I just... Oh.
If you gotta take time away, from coming to the crib, coming home and shit, do that, you feel me? But right now, you can just kind of leave me alone for real. Like, just back off, and I'll figure it out. And it's crazy because you in full control of everything and whatever we got going on. So it's like, can you just stop? For real. I just feel like you should just go pick on somebody else. For me.
All right, we back at it, man. Those are my quick little commercial breaks, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the story, Pigs in the Blanket. The moral of that story is you can't be eating everything and you got to be mindful of your health or you're going to turn into a pig and niggas going to call you pigs in the blanket. You feel me? But shout out to Krishan, man. We in Baltimore, so you know we got to show love, man. She the Baltimore's neighborhood hero, man. It's unfortunate what's going on in the industry and what's going on the internet, but my prayers are out to Krishan. You are nothing but a star. If you catch this podcast, just know you going up and Shorty going down. Just know that. God don't ever put nothing on too much on you that you can't bear. You feel me? So the is my guest here? Oh, all right. Just let them know. Just go ahead in the back. We got the woods rolled up for him. That good dank. You feel me? And I got 2 fat butt bitches in the back for him. They gonna bring him some Kool-Aid. Okay, just ask him the flavor he want. All right. So the purpose of this show, all right. So the purpose of this episode is to highlight to my audience why health is wealth, right? Outside of the obvious reason being that if you are healthy, you won't get sick. But practicing good, healthy habits is an asset to a longer life, to a longer lifespan. Your healthy body gives you the strength and energy you need in order to achieve better results in every aspect of your life, whether you are an artist, whether you're a business owner, whether you are a worker, being healthy just gives you the ability to be more productive. Being able to sleep at night, walk without pain, eat and enjoy food is the meaning of happiness. It means our good health is the real wealth of our life, which gives us a good physique and mind and enables us to enjoy our whole life by managing all our challenges. Good health promotes good mental, physical, social health. And I completely believe that health is wealth. And we're going to bring my guest on, man. This is my boy, Tonybackwoods, man. Y'all make some noise. I need everybody clap it up for my boy. Clap it up for my boy, Tony Backwoods. Insert audience.
Yo, what's going on, man?
What's up with you, man? What's up with you?
What up? What up? What up?
Not much, man. I appreciate you tapping in with us, man. I appreciate you joining the platform and giving us an opportunity to learn more about who the artist Tonybackwoods is and learn about the person outside of the artist. My first question for you, Tony, is where are you originally from?
I'm originally from a city called Wilmington, and it's right by the beach, actually. But I grew up in Charlotte.
Okay.
Moved there when I was like 7, so I was born and raised on the west side of Charlotte.
Okay, big shout out to Mecklenburg County. You feel me?
Yeah,
I went to school out Johnson C. Smith on Baby Full Road, so that's the trenches of the trenches. You feel me?
For real.
Yeah. So I'm hip. I'm hip like a phone clip.
Oh no, for real. That's what's up.
Yeah, and you said Wilmington. Is that Delaware?
Nah, that's in North Carolina. It's probably about 4 hours from Charlotte towards the coast.
Oh, okay. So you down south for real?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I appreciate that. How old are you?
I just turned 30 on New Year's, actually.
Oh, okay. Happy belated birthday. How it feel being 30? You say to tell people you in your 30s now. How that feel?
Man, I don't know. I feel 30. You know, like
you feel 30.
I'm starting to feel 30. That's the only thing I can say. I can't do the things I used to do, but I still enjoy doing what I love to do. So
I like that.
It's cool.
That's all right. So do you believe that health is wealth? With you being 30 and you feeling 30, do you feel like you're now at a point in your life where you have to start making more healthier decisions and choices for longevity?
Absolutely. I really love the topic. I mean, I feel like approaching 30 itself, it really showed me about the quality of life. Rather than the aspirations of life. You get what I'm saying? Like, we can have the dreams and goals and achievements that we strive to get, but when it all boils down to the quality of life, it's cool to run up $1 million, $2 million, but if you only make it till 30 years old,
right,
due to a poor quality of health, it doesn't mean but so much. So I think what it boils down to is not only the quality of life, but being able to leave a legacy, and especially in our culture, just things that we expose ourselves to, whether it's a bad family history of health or poor eating habits, or you know what I'm saying, whatever those vices are. I think they play their role in just being self-aware of those things and be able to be knowledgeable enough to kind of make those conscious choices to be healthy here and there. I mean, I personally, I stopped eating pork 2016, January 1st, 2016, having any pork. It wasn't like a choice that I chose to make and I went cold turkey. I just challenged myself to see how long I could go. And then when I chose to try it again, I think I went like 6 months or something, right? So I tried it 6 months later, messed my stomach all the way up. Like it was a different kind of mess my stomach up. So I ain't never ever going back. And ever since I ain't touched it. So just different choices. Like I've just seen personally in my own life, like not being I don't push any type of diet or lifestyle, whatever, but just like my personal observations and choices in life, like the healthier, for sure. And drink your water. That's all I got to say.
Drink your water, man. Drink your water. Don't be out here just drinking Pepsis and sodas all day or your pee gonna stink.
Yeah, nah, for real. Nah, for real.
Hey, let me bring my co-host in, man. This is my co-host from Los Angeles, California, man. He is the only Black elote man in the world, actually. So if you don't know what an elote is, it's the Mexican street corn. and they do that a lot out Los Angeles. He's also an entrepreneur, so I'm gonna bring him on. I need everybody to clap their hands up for my man Black Coleman.
Yeah,
Let's go.
you know
Let's
when you're here.
We in this drink. So, Black Coleman, let me introduce you to our guest for today. This is my guy, Tonybackwoods. He is from North Carolina, specifically Wilmington, but he grew up in Charlotte, I believe. Is that right?
Yes, yeah.
Yep. So he grew up in Charlotte. He's an artist. And so, the topic for the day is health is wealth. So he basically was just giving us his idea or his standpoint on how he believes that he can continue being healthy because he just turned 30. And he is pork free for the last, how many months?
Since 2016. So.
Oh, damn.
Hey, I know that's right, man. Well, nice to meet you, man. And congratulations on being pork free for real, and your birthday too. But the pork free, I know you must feel better.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Now, the next question I got for you, Tony, is what developed your interest in music? How did that come about?
It's crazy. As a child, I always found myself emotionally attached to music. I found myself putting a lot of my emotions into music, like what I felt like I couldn't voice verbally or physically through any type of other vice. Like music kind of gave me that outlet, and so I used to like sneak and get CDs and like whenever I went on punishment, my mom wouldn't like take my TV or take my GameCube or nothing. Like she'd take my CD player or something.
Oh.
And so like it just always had like a real connection with me. So I started out actually making music. 2014, I started out as a producer. So
wow.
I DJed originally for a few years in Savannah when I was in college. And the club I was spinning at ended up getting shut down. So I didn't have any motion. So I ended up just staying down in my dorm, me and my homie. I ended up making beats, and that kind of gave me my entrance into the game. And I was doing that for a while. I went to the A for a bit. I had a deal there. So I was producing there full time. And then I ended up moving back to Charlotte. And I wanted to continue doing beats, but I realized it was a lot of codependency being a producer. I think anything in music is a codependent venture.
Right.
Like an artist needs a producer needs an artist. And I just felt like a lot of the motion I had was really based in the motion that the artist I was working with had. So, and so I just chose to take a step back from that. And I don't know, next thing I know, I was just ended up playing around on the mic a little bit, me and my team. And now I'm here. I dropped my first project last year on 420, and streams went really well. So I'm working on my second project now.
Oh, that's what's up. Now, you mentioned that you was a DJ in Savannah, in Atlanta. Now, I mean, not a DJ, but a producer. When you were producing in Atlanta, were you able to connect with like major artists that maybe the audience may know about, or were you just like underground producing?
Nah, I actually had a deal. It was at DART. It was around 2014 to 2015. Actually, I was working with an artist named Zach Farlow. At the time, we had they had like a contract with the Rich Gang Sessions. So like around that same time when Rich Gang Volume 1, Volume 2, and like Rich Homie Quan and Thug were doing that whole thing with Birdman, like they were coming to the studio, so I would get to like sit in on some of those, and I would get to like touch little things here and there. I learned a lot from just not only the business, but just the music side as well, just how the creating process works, the whole production value of it works. But the actual artists that I work with, those would be like the three main ones that I would say. Zach Farlow, he's a really, really cool artist. But I really just got to learn the music business for what it was. And I learned that I really valued the art more so than the business of it. And being a producer, I think personally, you have to have more of a business head on yourself to really shine in that world as opposed to an artist.
Right.
And, so for me, I just kind of made a personal choice to step away from that situation. and then I moved back to Charlotte.
Yeah.
Got promotion here, and then
That's what's up. Because Charlotte, from me being in school, going to school down there, I know it was kind of slower and it was progressing towards becoming more like it's a city, but it was becoming more like a regular city. And so now I would assume that Charlotte is moving. It's got a lot of motion. Different artists are coming out of that area, and then you have a lot of maybe like industry folks like looking into like the southern areas of the map. So I think that's a good place where you're in right now in Charlotte. So if you got motion out there, make sure you're keeping that motion moving. You feel me?
yeah, for sure.
Now you mentioned that you maintain a healthy lifestyle through dedication and discipline. How do you think other artists can be healthy in the lifestyle of being an artist? Because the reason why I'm asking that is because you're around a lot of bad nutrition. You're around a lot of things that aren't good for you health wise. Even mentally wise. So how, as an artist, how would you suggest other artists coming in the game and disciplining themselves with healthy lifestyles and healthy living without feeling like they're missing out on something?
That's a really good question. That's a really, really good question. I would say it all comes down it starts with the perspective that the artist has. I think everything in life kind of comes down to that. But I think if you have a perspective on longevity, or even looking at music or whatever your artistry is as a career,
yeah,
I think it shifts your approach in everything. Like certain things don't come as easy, but if you shift the perspective on it and how you looking at it, I think it's an easier play. So for me, I just chose to look at my music career as a music career. So this is something that you really want to pursue and you want to have, be able to sustain yourself and the family for it. And then, like you have to be able to set yourself up to succeed. And part of that is being healthy. So even me and personally with my team, like I know when we were making the album, we chose to we would try to do 2 to 3 healthy days a week, right? So like on those days, we not pulling up, we not drinking that day, we not gonna be smoking too heavy, right? We might go to clean juice, we might go to tropical smoothie, we might just do an alkaline like day, you know what I'm saying?
That's nice.
Fried food, not doing whatever, like, and just to be mindful. So again, like we still will indulge, like, yeah, we're gonna go get the fried chicken, we'll get the French fries, we'll get the burger, but it's more so of a balance. I think everything in life comes down to the moderation of it.
Right.
So, and being an artist, I think the pleasures and the luxuries of it is that you get to overindulge. Right. You get the luxuries of that. So when you hanging around, wherever you hanging around, yeah, you got the weed in abundance, you got the drink in abundance, you got the whatever in abundance. So it's easy to overindulge sometimes. And so I just think even as that, I got to see it personally as a producer when I was being in those sessions with those type of people and just seeing that type of motion. Like, yeah, it get crazy. Like sending a run to the gas station 6, 7, 8 times, and you getting the gummy bears, the codes. It's like, yeah, y'all know how it go up there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You get the pack of backwoods. You know what I'm saying? You get your candy, and like you doing that over and over and over again. It's killing your kidneys. And it's just like if you value yourself and value music, you want to be able to do it for a long time. And so it takes that that perspective shift, I would say.
Right, and that plays back onto the piggyback on what you said earlier is about your legacy. So when you have a legacy, right? Do you feel like the Black community, we don't put health on our important list as we do, things like racial profiling or things like clothes and even music? So do you feel like the Black community as a whole, we don't really emphasize the importance of eating healthy? Because a lot of times, like you said, overindulgence happens, and a lot of companies promote this overindulgence and negative eating habits to us in particular.
That's another really good question. That's 2 for 2.
2 for 2.
I want y'all to hear me on this when I say this, but I don't think Black people are able to.
Ooh.
I don't think as a culture, not a race. I don't think as a culture, Black people aren't able to prioritize health, right? If we look at our indoctrination, if we look at the way we were raised, if we look at the way our parents were raised, our grandparents were raised, even some of the things that we value in our dietary preference, like chitlins and stuff like that.
I know, I love it,
it's like that was really the scraps from, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like it's kind of in the lineage, it's in the bloodline. And then even now, I don't want to use this as a crutch in any way, because financial choices are how you prioritize what you value, right? But eating healthy, preferring a strictly healthy lifestyle costs more money. And us as a culture, we do spend the most money, but again, we aren't educated enough as a culture to know, like, you know, like, oh, come on, we gotta hit the Popeyes. And where are the Popeyes at when y'all go pull up?
Smack in the hood. I got one up the street on Orleans Street right now.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like I don't think we are able to. I mean, bad food choices has been like a hold on Black people for generations, and I think it will continue to be. And we ain't even got to go down that road. But I'm just saying, I don't think we are able to value a healthy lifestyle. But I think, me personally, it just comes down to that perspective shift and that choice. And again, like, I love my fried chicken. I love the Popeyes. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do that too, but it's got to be a balance, because I don't want to have to be 45 and I'm looking like my grandma and them, and high blood pressure, this, diabetes, that, all that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to do it a little bit different. Like,
Hey, Black Corn Man, you want to tap in?
Yeah, I had a question. That brings me to my question, actually, and you tapped right on it, which was, how did you come to being so aware about your health and it being an important thing for you? Because like you said, in the studio, y'all was making sure y'all was having days where y'all not going to be completely on bullshit. And so how did y'all get to that? How did you get to that in your life?
Yo, that's 3 for 3. Y'all gonna
we own it.
I would have to say primarily my mom's. My mom's was real big on it. She's a natural, holistic health coach to this day. Like, that's what she do. So she was always kind of a resource. Even with the whole pork play, that wasn't like a health thing I just read about. I came to it one day on the internet. My mom came to me one day and she was like, you know why when you cook bacon and you cook pork, you know why it tastes so good and you ain't never got to season it? She was like, it's because pigs don't have sweat glands. I don't know if this is true or not, right? But I'm just saying, this is what she told me. So she said, yeah, like pigs don't have sweat glands. Like, pigs don't sweat. And you know, when we sweat and you go around the track, whatever, working out, you might lick, whatever, it's right. So I'm thinking about that whole, I'm like, it kind of makes sense. Like, you cook the bacon and you just pull it out, it good to go.
Man, that motherfucker good as shit.
So, right? So it's like, I started thinking about that, and I'm like, that's crazy, because if that's really pig sweat that's making it taste so good, I ain't really trying to eat that.
That's gross.
She just planted that one seed, and I started thinking about it like, whoa, okay, hold on, like, I don't want to do that. So little like nuggets and things like that, and like even with like the water play, one thing like she taught me too, we're supposed to drink daily, right? We're supposed to drink half our body weight in ounces.
Really?
A day.
Dang.
So whatever you weigh, divide that in half. That's how many ounces of water you're supposed to drink a day to kind of maintain like a cool, you know what I'm saying, rested, like balance of fluid in your body. Because we 80% water, but folks not really drinking that a day.
Right. That's so true, yeah. Damn, I got this steak and cheese, Philly steak and cheese sandwich sitting right on my oven right now. And I was just thinking about it, fucking that joint up as soon as we got off this motherfucking podcast, but now I'm gonna have to rethink it. Damn.
Sure, you can still fuck it up, just drink you some water with it. That's all he's saying. That water really do help flush shit out.
Tonight, Tony, I'm gonna eat it tonight, but tomorrow, fuck this. I'm going holistic. I'm gonna try.
Come
I'm gonna
on,
try my best.
it's all about just different choices. Like just you know what I mean. Just how you do it. Go ahead and eat the cheesesteak, but drink the
Okay.
water and don't eat the cheesesteak tomorrow.
Don't eat it tomorrow. Okay. Bless
Yeah,
you.
like
All right. Now the next question I got for you, Tony, is are you a solo artist?
a solo artist, as far as like by myself. Or,
Yes. Do you do music by yourself?
no, I do not. I have a team behind me, man. I can't take credit for anything by myself purely at all. Like I started out as a producer. I have 2 producers that like work with me. They make all my stuff. Kurt L and Ray Money. They make all my stuff, and we work together. Like I don't write none of my stuff. I just kind of be in the studio, catch a vibe, like, and they hang around me. Like we boys, we hang out, we live life together. So it's like they understand my emotions, my energy, my mood. So like we create together. Like I ain't really I've gotten on other producers' beats and stuff, but as far as like what y'all primarily gonna hear from me is from them too, for the most part. So I wouldn't say I'm a solo artist from that perspective, but I got some songs out that got features and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, as far as, you know, like just me coming out with my own stuff, like you know.
You solo dolo with it. You feel me?
Sure.
And shout out to your record label. Is it TGE? Is that the label?
Nah, I'm actually signed to You Hear Me Records. You Hear Me Records is our own solo collective.
Okay.
I'm the only artist on You Hear Me Records to my knowledge.
Okay.
And yeah.
Shout out to You Hear Me.
Yeah, You Hear Me Records, man. Shout out to them people.
Hell yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, so the next question I have for you, and when you say yeah, I thought you was gonna say something. My fault. The next question I have for you is what level of education do you have? I know you was mentioning in a dorm. So what level of education did you stop at? 4 for 4, nigga, like Burger King, nigga, give me that 4 for 4, nigga.
That's Wendy's.
Oh, Wendy's, damn.
Yeah. I stopped actually. I got to the end of my junior year in college.
Okay. Shout out to you. Why you drop out?
It was a culmination of reasons, but mainly finance. Like it came down to a situation with me and my folks. It was like we ain't gonna be able to, you know what I'm saying, foot the bill for your last year. So
got you.
Like basically here, you got it. And I was like, I ain't got it either. So
So I holler.
Yeah.
What college was you attending before you dropped out?
I went to SCAD, Savannah College of Art and Design in Savannah.
Oh, okay. Shout out to SCAD.
Yeah, man. Shout out to them people, man. I learned a lot about just people. I learned a lot at college. I think college is a cool social experiment. Like you pay to be able to get that social experience of meeting so many different backgrounds and your independence, and like you learn a lot about yourself. Do I think that price is worth that experience? By no way. But you know what I mean? It's like a cool social experiment. I went to school for architecture. It was a great like technical thing to learn. Like, and I love like what I value, but like I don't know. I love that y'all asked that question. Like, please continue to ask artists that question, because like, that's a good one. Because I think about it now. Like, is it necessary?
Right.
You know, I ain't gonna steer you left or right, but I'm just saying, is it really necessary? Like,
no, that's a good question. What you was gonna say, Black Core Man?
I was gonna say, do you think you would have benefited from finishing that last year? Or do you think it would have changed the path that you on?
It would have changed the path I was on for sure. Cause like I feel like if you gonna go that far to get something of that caliber, especially for me with architecture, like come on, hell nah. Like I ain't gonna just go get the piece of paper and then go do some music shit. Like that's gonna look crazy. Like, and then your folks be on your head about that type of stuff. Like, hey, look, man, you go graduate, I'm gonna do this for you. So you be with all that type of stuff, and it's like, so I mean, yeah, I think it would have changed my direction on stuff for sure. But I don't know. I think about it all the time, and I'm glad I chose that path. I'm glad that things happened the way it did. Like for me, learn everything I've learned.
Yeah, I like how you said that it's a social experience, right? Because I definitely feel that way about me and about my experience in college. Because I actually had to do an extra year. I actually got suspended my my last year actually. My junior year I actually got suspended from school. You know what I'm saying? Being a knucklehead, fighting security on campus, and they suspended my little ass. And so I had to make a decision because my parents wasn't going to foot the bill. So I had to honestly make a decision on what I was going to do. And I'm glad I was able to finish, but it was definitely a social experience. I learned more about who I was as an individual, you know what I'm saying? And I learned about, more so what it is that I want to do, and I like that you said that because that's true. It wasn't worth the amount of money that I'm in debt right now for this fucking university. Hell no. Hell no. But do I regret it? Heck no. I don't regret anything. You know what I mean? I even was online to be a Delta, but because I got suspended, I had to drop line. So a lot of things I think kind of like if I would have just not been a knucklehead, I think definitely my life would be a little bit differently. But do I think that was the route that God had for me? No, I had to kind of make mistakes and learn from those mistakes, So I like that you said that. Now, my next question is, what is the name of the band that you were a part of?
The band.
Damn, we didn't pull it out the woodwork.
Yeah, what? Y'all crazy. Oh, what the fuck? What?
Let's go, bro. Street Talk Radio, man. I'm the best podcaster out here. Know that.
No, these are crazy. I think it was Myrtle Grove Christian.
Myrtle Grove Christian.
Myrtle Grove, yeah, it was when I was in Wilmington, and it was Myrtle Grove. I was in 3rd or 4th grade, and I wanted to get into music and started playing like an instrument, but I didn't want to do something that all the niggas was doing. Like every nigga I knew, like I went to an all white school, but every nigga I knew, like back in the hood and shit, they played the drums, trumpet, like regular shit. So I was like, I want to do something different. My ass started playing the flute. Fell in love with it though.
That's cool.
At that time, I didn't really peep like it was kind of a feminine type of like until I started doing shows and concerts with the band, and every time I'm doing little like things with the flute people, it's all girls and shit. I mean, that experience was cool.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I went left, but I wasn't trying to go that left. So,
he said I want to be different, but not that
different. Tight. But nah, so I started playing flute. I played flute for like 4 years, and then I switched to the oboe because I was like, man, I can't keep doing this. Like it was just all the women and like niggas were trying to like. At this point, I'm getting older, so niggas were starting to like trying to like, nigga, you playing on the side. I was like, man, I can't keep doing this. So I switched to the oboe, and that was a little too hard.
And what's the oboe? What's that?
It's like a clarinet, but like fancier.
Oh, okay. Like a saxophone?
Nah, not like a saxophone. It's like it's like a clarinet, but it sounds like a damn French horn type.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say it's like a horn type joint.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got you.
Hey, yeah.
So you was
That's
like
crazy. I don't know who y'all been talking to. How the hell y'all got to drop on me?
Let's go. Well, I'm trying to solidify myself, man, as the best interviewer. You feel me? Like, what's the white dude name? Be asking all the questions.
Oh, the perfect questions is.
Nardwar.
Yeah, Nardwar. I try to be like him, man. All right. So my next question is, how would you classify your genre of music? Because I know because I feel like you have a little voice. Like, do you sing?
Do I sing, twin? Yeah, I mean, I came out I mean, I won't be long winded with the answer, but like I came out with my first project and I was rapping a little bit on it, like really rapping, because I just felt like that was what people expected of me, just based on like my lifestyle, my persona, my image.
Yeah.
How I was kind of like, so I was rapping,
Right.
and I started like I went me and my son and my like my whole family went down and I visited my folks, right, my aunt, grandma, and they pulled up on me and they was like, we saw your little song on Facebook and I'm like, what the fuck? Like I didn't put two and two. Like damn, I know y'all was gonna listen to it, and like it was it's raunchy song, right? So I'm like, damn, like so like just from that, and it was like, yeah, it was a nice song, but you ain't gotta be talking all dirty and doing all that cussing and it is. So I was like, damn, like so I was just being a little more mindful, I think, of that, but also just being more natural and just free of like what I genuinely like. And I'm more of a melodic person. I know that's a really saturated like genre or word, but like I would say new pop is the genre that I'm making.
Okay, new pop. I like that. New pop.
New pop. You know, they killing all the rappers. I don't rap.
Right.
I make pop music.
He said, "I am not a rapper."
Yeah, I'm not a rapper. Pop, nigga. I'm a pop artist only. Fuck that.
Pop music. Like it's like nah, like for real, it's like a real. I believe in. I don't believe in all the vibrations, but I believe in like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like the music is tuned to them frequencies. It's real positive. It's like a high vibration.
Right.
It make you feel good. It's catchy. It's something that you can play with your auntie, your uncle, but it ain't it ain't that Cupid shuffle play though. It's like I'm still talking real shit. Like I'm still talking
like
about
it's still peak, but it's still groovy, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Now, you mentioned that that you produce. Now, do you you have a team and y'all produce together? What is one of your well, before I ask that, what was Court Fees? How did that come about? That title, that song, Court Fees.
Court Fees, man. Court Fees is one of my favorite songs. That's from my first project. It was one of my singles that I dropped. My little bro Kurt L. He produced that beat, and
Free Kurt.
I was actually busting a play. I had to go to Raleigh, right? So I'm Dolo. So I had Face Me a Wood all the way to Raleigh, right? And at the time, I had this big body BMW, like real cool. So I'm feeling myself. I'm facing the Backwood, and he had sent me the beat. I had heard it before I left. I knew I had to go bust the play, but I heard the beat, like he was making it and shit before I left. And I was like, damn, that's got a cool little. I said, bro, send me that.
Right.
So he sent it to me. I'm probably like 30 minutes into the trip. It's probably like a 2-hour drive.
Yeah.
No cap, played the beat the whole rest of the way, right? I'm just vibing. Damn, I miss my homie. Like let me by my alone. And I just kind of like I caught just that piece in my head. Stayed in Raleigh for like a day or two, right? But in my head, whole time, every time I jump in the car, whatever, I'm just like, damn, I miss my homie. So I had that when I came back though. I'm calling, yo, pull up to the pull up. I gotta put this down now. I gotta put this down. So when he pulled up, I just put that hook together. And then the verses just came. Like I just made them on the spot.
Because that track got crank. You know what it remind me of? It kind of remind me of a play off of Bone Thugs and Harmony. Meet me at the crossroads. That's the vibe. That's the vibe I got from that joint. You feel me? Yeah, no kizzy. I got the vibe of meet me at the crossroads, because then you know what I'm saying, because you was talking basically like, damn, why you leave me? You know what I'm saying? My man got bagged, you feel me? He's supposed to be out here with me, but damn, you just got jammed up. You know what I'm saying? It might have been because of me or some type shit, you know? So yeah, I really like that joint. Now, no worries. Now, is it hard for you as an artist, Tony, to really try to network with other artists? Like, have you tried to venture out to LA to like link up with different artists, or has artists from different areas tried to like link up with you?
Yeah. I like to move around. I don't like to fly too much though. So like my range be a little limited with niggas, you know what I'm saying? I'll fly niggas to me before I go to LA or some shit like that. But like,
got you.
I've been working with some folks in Ohio though. Shout to my boy Flow God Skill. but it's people here and there. I got a nice little group of people in Atlanta. I rock with. I'll go down there.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I don't think it's hard to venture out. I think being an artist and a rapper is such an easy, saturated play now.
Right.
You can go collab with anybody you want to. Like everybody's favorite phrase since 2021 is "let's work."
Right.
Like, let's work, bro. They gonna hit you with that show before the conversation over. Let's work, bro. So like that, it ain't nothing to go collab with somebody. I think the difficulty per se is to really find or create or organic like
sound
connection and sound with somebody. Like that's the difficult part. But I think that just comes with knowing the artist. And again, it's about that perspective. If you're looking at it like a career, you're gonna be mindful of your brand. And like me personally, I don't have as much experience, time as an artist per se, right? I only been rapping for damn near a year. I'm saying as far as my music experience, I just know the value of the image and like what my brand needs to represent and what's good for my brand and what's not for my brand. So like I'm just knowing like what I need to, you know what I'm saying? Like me personally, I don't wanna put myself in a pocket. I think when you collab with artists, it kind of puts you in a certain pocket based on that artist. And I don't ever want to be that person that puts out a song and is featuring whoever, and that's what get me, you know what I mean? To whatever. I don't really want to like take that place. So I'm really kind of
trying to get it out the mud for real.
But I do have people that I work with for sure.
Yeah. Now, do you feel like do you feel like with new artists, Tony, like with you being a new artist and other new artists out here in the industry, do you feel like when they get that opportunity or when they get that quote unquote foot in the door, that they get kind of lost in the perception of what they believe being an artist is? Because when I say this, I'm gonna break down why I'm saying this, because I'm not an artist, but I realize that when you're an artist, right, it's two versions of who you are. Now, sometimes it's hard for artists to separate who Tony is and who Tonybackwoods is. You know what I'm saying? And then when they get that opportunity in the industry, they get lost and they merge both together, and then they don't even know who they are. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? So do you feel like that can happen?
Yeah, I think yeah. I mean, it happens all the time. I tell the gang all the time, like it's easy as shit to make greatness once. It's hard to do it twice. You know what I'm saying? So
I like that.
It's easy to get in the room, but once you're in the room, the hardest part is staying in that motherfucker.
Right.
So I think like that happens to every new artist, and that's why new artist is such a phrase now, because everybody's a new artist. Like nobody's staying though, and I think why that is the lack of replay value. Like you got to be able to have a replay value in your music. Like the reason why we gravitate back to the OJs, the Spinners, you know what I'm saying, the Bee Gees, like shit like that. We always gonna play some James Brown, Al Green. We gonna play that because it's the replay value is always gonna ring in your head. Like, and it's the substance and the feel good. Like it's quality. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We got quality music that's out now, but the replay value.
Right, the replay value is little. You know, it's like we hear it, okay, that crank, and then on to the next. You know what I'm saying?
Crank. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I want court fees to strike you in a way where it's like, damn, like that shit cool. It sounds cool, but when you really choose to listen to it, if you really want to listen to what I'm saying, it's like, okay, nah, damn, there's some substance here too. But even if you wasn't listening, you might catch yourself in the kitchen later on at night. Damn, I miss my home. You know what I mean?
I swear that joint got a little catchy vibe, Joe. And for real, like just the way the vibe is, it's like, damn, I want to listen to that joint. Like, that joint crank. Like for real, that joint is definitely a vibe. Now for people who are just tuning in, like, who is Tony? Who is Tony? Not the artist Tonybackwoods, but who is Tony?
Tony is a lot of people, man. Tony is whatever you need to be to whoever you need to be. You You know what I'm saying? I'm true to who I am. I'm
Mhm.
an independent minded person. I'm a person that's gonna um, extend whatever resources I have in any
Mhm.
way to positively help anyone around me that I genuinely care about.
Yeah.
I care about morals. I care about living by a code. I believe in respecting women. I
Right.
believe in monogamous relationships. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, I believe in men providing for a household, like regardless
Yeah.
of whatever's on paper or not. Like, I
Right.
just believe in really being a masculine man. Like,
Right. A man's man.
yeah, man's man, just
Yeah.
standing on whatever I stand on. Like, I was
Yeah.
born in the country, but I was raised in the city. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't mind stepping outside with my shoes off, playing in the grass and shit. But at the same
Right.
time, like I'm hip to the street too. Like I'm knowing what's going on outside. So
Right.
I
So
think that's
okay.
what Tony is. Like Tony gonna give you Tony.
So Tony is a person that is versatile. Tony is somebody who is a man's man. Is a person that stands on business. Somebody who is a provider for the household. Tony is somebody who can assimilate in whatever type of situation, but is also not a green person because Tony seems to be hip to what's going on out here in the world too. Is that kind of who break down what you said?
Absolutely.
Now, who is Tonybackwoods?
Tonybackwoods is the artist. Tonybackwoods is the creative. Tonybackwoods is the image. He's the high class. He's the high class nigga that you don't know if he's street or not. Like, did he grow up off the porch or was he in the suburbs? Like, you don't really know.
Right. Okay.
But you rocking with it heavy though. Because
Yeah.
it's like, dang, he
It's a
clean cut,
vibe.
he professional, he articulate, the music ride, he
Yeah.
always got that shit on, his
Yeah.
diamonds real,
Yeah.
he not on the bullshit. You
No
know what I mean?
Mexanite
Like,
bitches.
I ain't, hey man. Hey, you know what I'm saying? So there is a difference, but
Yeah.
at the same time, it's about a platform. I always want to leverage that platform to be positive. Like Tony
Right.
Backwoods ain't no weed rapper. Do I smoke backwoods? Absolutely.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I'm not pushing that lifestyle, that
Right.
choice, that whatever on anybody. Like that's me. That's what plays a part into who I genuinely am. I ain't gonna hide who I am to you,
Yeah.
but I'm also leverage my platform to be a positive influence.
I like
the
that.
substance of my music is
Yeah.
that I ain't telling people to go out here, sip lean, spin
Yeah.
the block, fuck your man homie. Like I ain't saying all that. Like I'm trying to give people a different outlet that
Yeah.
is positive and uplifting, but in a cool way. Like, you know what I mean? I think somebody told me the other day, and it makes sense. If Martin Luther King or Malcolm X was alive, like right now, like type shit, that message, right? Imagine a nigga on your block today, right now,
Right.
on that.
Yeah.
Niggas gonna X him out, cuz.
Yeah,
Like,
they would.
like, man, what going on, bro? You talking about that? Man, I ain't trying to
Right.
hear that. Like,
Yeah.
I ain't trying, you know what I mean? So I don't know. You got to be able to adapt to today's market.
Right. Go ahead, Black Hole Man.
All right, so my question, and I'm sure she asked this already, what is how did you come up with your name? How did you get to that?
That's a good question. I ain't even asked that. 6 for 6, we out here.
I won't tell you too much of the story. Backwoods came from, that's all I smoked. I started smoking backwoods in 2011. I was in college. In my freshman year, I was listening to some old Schoolboy Q. This nigga said something about a backwood. I said, what the fuck? And I only smoked weed like probably 2, 3, 4 times. I was like, what the fuck is a backwood? So I walked to the gas station. And I was like close to the little dorm shit. And I seen them, and I grabbed it, and I figured out how to roll that bitch up. This is back in 2011, now, before everybody was on them shit. Like, so I went, I smoked, and I was like, oh nah, this it. And from that day, I ain't never deviate. Like, niggas would pass me a little shit here and there, like at like DJ shows and whatever.
Right.
Like, I might look, but I was like, yeah, nah, not fucking with it. So I always smoke backwoods. Like, that's what I've been doing since 2011. So that's where the Backwoods thing came from. The Tony thing came from kind of like I dropped out of college like I told you, right? The dropout I seen coming. It wasn't like an overnight play. I woke up, I kind of seen it coming up, right? So I'm doing other sources of income provision for myself, right? To just be able to sustain myself. So that lifestyle came with a different schedule and type of means of operation and shit like that. So the way I was moving, like niggas was like, bro, you move like you Tony Montana type shit. Like nigga, like you, cause the way I was just on some like, man, fuck them, we gonna like I'm gonna be that nigga in the room to do that, but like that persona, that energy, if you will. So like, one day I just put it together from the producer standpoint. So when I came out as a producer, it was Tonybackwoods, and so that name just stuck. And because I was doing outside, I'm just like.
That's lit.
Like that's just it stuck. So then niggas just ran with that. So niggas call me Backwoods, niggas call me Tony.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, that's lit. That's an awesome name, because your name not even fucking Tony.
Yeah, tight.
That's lit though. I like that. That's nice. That's lit as shit. All right. So I mean, this is a great show, Tony. I want you to give the people 5 ways that they can stay healthy as an artist, as a man, and as a community. What are 5 ways that you feel like we can stay healthy?
Drink more water. Make sure it's good water. Not the tap, alkaline bullshit. All that. Make sure it's good spring water. No fluoride in it.
No fluoride.
Water.
Okay.
That's one.
2,
as men, black men, we have to hold ourselves more accountable.
Yeah, like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it, but yeah, that's the one. I mean, especially today, I've been having some deep conversations about that. I like that one. I'm fucking with that one heavy.
As black men, we got to hold ourselves more accountable. Number 3, all of us as people, we have to execute.
I like that.
Execute. Let's not use knowledge as entertainment. We have a lot of resources for knowledge. Let's not entertain ourselves with knowledge. Let's execute on the knowledge that we have. Right?
I like that one too.
Number 4, make sure we are honoring and respecting what integrity is.
Ooh, I like that.
But just because we honor and respect and integrity doesn't mean we should expect that.
That's most important. That's 4.
Number 5, stop taking everything so personal.
Right.
Nothing is personal.
Hello?
Nothing is personal. Nobody is going to care about you and your best interest more than yourself.
Right.
Anything that anybody do to you, you can't take it personal. At the end of the day, that person made that decision, whether it was flawed or not, because they thought it was in their best interest.
Right.
I can never fault somebody for making a decision that they thought in their human mind was in their best interest.
Right.
I done made some fucked up decisions. So that's my 5.
That's 5. Tony, I like that shit. I like that shit, man. That accountability joint for the men. That's the most important joint right there. I like that. That's like that.
Definitely.
Accountable black men out here, man. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Well, we got 2 already on the show. So shout out to my 2 black accountable black men's brothers right here. You feel me? Now I always do this, Tony. I always ask my guests, if you was to die today or tomorrow, God forbid, what would be a quote that you want the world to remember Tonybackwoods by? Yeah.
Damn. Damn. I don't know. That is a crazy one. I really gotta think on that.
All right.
That's a really good. Like I can give you some shit now, but it ain't. You know what I mean?
I
It's just,
wanted to be with. I wanted
He
to,
said, "I don't want to die and let that be my last word."
yeah, like I'm gonna go. Damn, I nigga said that.
I'll be like, bring that last story back, man. Damn, Tommy.
Yeah, nah. I don't know. Like it probably be a Nipsey Hussle quote from Loaded Bases or a quote from That's Life by Frank Sinatra.
That's Life by Frank Sinatra.
It would probably be a quote from one of them
Quote.
songs. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, it would be one like a bar from one of them songs. I can't
Oh,
think
okay.
of the
I got
bars
you.
right now.
Got you.
I'm saying it would probably be a bar from one of them songs.
Okay. Well, we'll tap back in. We'll bring you back on, and then I'm sure by the time you come back to us after your couple projects drop, you'll have that quote locked in. Just write that joint down because I'm gonna ask you again. All right.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Hey man, Tony, tell the people where they can find you at, man. Give them all your platforms that they can
Wait, I
stream.
got my quote today.
Oh, my bad. Black woman.
Y'all talking about quotes? I didn't put some thought to it now, and I ain't gonna get this.
Give your quote, Black home man. My fault.
All right, my quote, you know what I'm saying? If I was to die today or tomorrow, that I want to be remembered by is preserve the Black family.
Ooh, that's important. I like that. Preserve the Black family.
Good job, brother.
Yeah. I'm telling you, that number, that accountability you was talking about was heavy on my soul today. I had two deep conversations, one with my dad and one with this woman I'm talking to specifically about that. So, it's right in line. So that's what we on heavy on that.
Already, man. We already preserve the Black family, man. That is key. A lot of, and I'm gonna digress. I'm sorry, but a lot of things in this world, especially in our culture, could get curbed if we preserve the Black family. If we preserve the man and the woman sticking together in the family, not separating, keeping the kids together, a lot of things, would not even be. If
properly educating our children too, it's a lot, and I think that comes with preserving the Black family. So if we together, we working on staying together, and the growth of this family right here, the kids gonna benefit, and they're gonna learn the information that we definitely want them to have.
Yeah, fact. That's a fact. All right, Tony, man, get these people, man, your Instagram where we can follow you at, and all the streaming platforms, man.
Nah, for sure. I'm on Instagram, Tonybackwoods. I ain't got no funky punctuation, none of that. Just Tonybackwoods. I'm in Discord. I got my own Discord. It's called The Woods. I'm in there doing all exclusive, independent, all that. So like, I got stuff that's not on my Instagram on there. I'm doing giveaways, all that little stuff. The Discord is in my Instagram link. So my Instagram is the main source of all that. Tonybackwoods. Change is Good, my new project that's coming out. I ain't told nobody it's coming out April 13th. So I'll be dropping that. And all my music is on all platforms. It's on Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, iTunes, Pandora, whatever, all that. Yeah, man.
All right, you got any shout outs before we head out?
Yeah, shout out to my family, shout out to my son. Shout out to my team, Kurt, Money. Shout out to all my supporters, my family.
How's Kurt doing? I heard he had gotten an accident, right?
Yeah, man. How is Kurt doing? Come on, man. Man, Kurt straight. I ain't out here, man, to cut. Nah, he straight though. Kurt was in an accident. God saved his life, man. That's so crazy. Like, we ain't know, they said he wasn't gonna do none of that. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was all on that one type. So he out, man, making beats, he making magic, doing all that. He moving, doing his thing. So yeah, man, Kurt doing good.
Shout out to you, Kurt. And I know you was in a band too, Kurt. Weren't you? You was in a band too.
Oh, right? Good. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Whoa. How did she know? Yeah, okay.
Let's go, man. I'm the best podcaster ever in life, man. I'm telling you.
I played the snare drum. And then I would play the drum set, the whole drum set.
Turn off, yo.
Oh, say that last part again.
I said I would play the whole drum set at my uncle's church.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's all right, man. That's smooth, man. That's smooth. Well, I appreciate you tapping in, Tony and Kirk, man. I'm gonna put y'all in the back room. If I know if y'all gotta go, y'all gotta head out. But I appreciate y'all tapping in to TTRLA, man. We're gonna bring y'all back for sure. And we're gonna make sure we're gonna see how you've progressed since the last time we met. And Tony, you're gonna come with that nice quote for us.
Yeah, nah, for sure. I appreciate y'all, man, for sure that.
Easy, easy. Hey, Black Corn, man, tell these people, man, where they can find you at, bruh.
All right, you already know the deal, blackcornman.com. If you want to tap in on the merch, you want to tap in on custom rugs that we got in there, you want to tap in on the ATMs or vending machines, investments, all through the website, you can do that, blackcornman.com.
Blackcornman.com. You feel me? My man is the only Black Elote man out there in the world. Tap in with him, man. From the east to the west, you heard? All right, Black Corn, man. Thank you. All right, man. You know, I like to play my little commercials, man, before we go, you know, because that's how I do. I'm going to play a couple commercials for y'all. And make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, Big Homie _Smiles, backup page 41, man. My platform is open to all artists, entrepreneurs, anybody out there that's trying to do something beneficial for the community, man. Tap in with me. I do commercials, man. Y'all can pay for some commercials for your business or your brand, man. I'm low right now. I'm low. So give me while I'm hot. Give me while I'm low. You feel me? And from there, once I take off, it's fuck you. Okay? Commercial coming soon.
Under the blood, me say me under the blood. Jesus cover me under the blood. Under the blood, me say me under the blood. Jesus, you be cover me under the blood. In the morning when me wake up, and the blood that Jesus me take up. And when me feel like me, I go break up. Put the blood on me face just like a makeup. In the morning when me wake up, and the blood that Jesus me take up. And when me feel like me heart break up, put the blood on me face just like a makeup. Under the blood, under the blood, under the blood. Jesus cover me, under the blood. Jesus you be cover me.
Yeah. Say, man, it's Street Top Radio LA.